Hey guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today is day 1210, 9? I can't remember, 1210 I think, of my ketogenic journey. Going from 311 pounds to where I sit today. I've got a lot to talk about and we'll do a chit chat and a weigh in, and I'll show you everything I ate and drank. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell if you're new here. And it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style. Guys, so I want to say a very special thank you to Miss Natalie, much love and many prayers, darling, and to Luz, or to you guys who prayed for little Isaiah. He is doing so much better, so yay, Luz. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that stuff. And Zach says what?
What? Wait, first, how many subscribers do we have?
We have 5,420-ish subscribers.
5,000 or 4,000?
5,420-ish.
I told you to. Sorry, I told you the life goal.
That's the life goal? Awesome. We need 20,000 though. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
You should share this video and help us get it.
Yeah.
And hit that like button. It helps too.
And one more 1,000 subscribers, and then we get 6,000. What else?
6,420.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 pots of coffee today. 1 hazelnut Dunkin', 1 decaf hazelnut New England. And because of that, I had a good bit of unsweetened vanilla almond milk as creamer and my stevia packets as sweetener. Sorry if I'm so close up.
What's she gonna do?
I've got 5 Applegate chicken sausages, love them, and 2 2 bubble yellow eggs, sorry. Guys, I was happy to have a frozen performance nut butter. I really wish these weren't my favorite keto snack because they are expensive, but there's a link below if anybody wants to try them. They are not a sweet treat. They're a macadamian coconut cashew with pink salt sweet, or not a treat rather. I really love them, and I love them frozen, so yay, had one. And again, thank you, Miss Angie, for sending them. 2 better with cheddar sausages as I was waiting for hubby and my son to get home. Didn't want to wait forever for dinner. We are having some beef and cheese with a little bit of tomato sauce in it. All right, so I'm sitting out here at urgent care right now. Destiny has brought Athena up here. We called the ER last night because there's always a nurse up there that'll answer questions for you. And Destiny wanted to make sure we was giving the baby the right amount of Tylenol and Motrin for her weight. So, of course, we weighed Athena and everything. And she's 23-pound little chunky butt. Gorgeous youngin', but that fever just wasn't breaking all the way and wasn't staying gone very long. And it turns out she could have both more Tylenol and Motrin than we realized. So, and in closer intervals. So, that was a little better. It kept the fever away and down much better. But she's still getting the fever today. And Destiny says her tongue looks a little bit white to her, maybe strep or thrush or something like that. So we brought her to urgent care, and they're inside now. You know, obviously they're not going to let a lot of people in there with everything that's going on. But that's my current situation, and hopefully baby girl is just fine. Because I got to tell y'all, that youngin' got my arms wanting to fall off. They're wanting to break right off. And I asked Athena last night, how am I going to hold you if my arms fall off? Hold on. I'm back. Did you miss me? Y'all didn't even know I was gone. So Destiny texted me. They let them stay in the lobby. The last couple times we came up here, they made you stay in the car and they called you when they were ready for you. But they let them go on and stay. And well, I don't really know if they'll let me go in anyway, but I didn't bring an extra mat. I normally have a bunch of masks in my pocketbook. I took them all out to wash. I only had one clean one in my purse, and I needed to take Athena in. So she said I could go pee, which means I ran up the road to Sheetz here, got gas, used the bathroom, and bought something neat I thought we'd try. It is the Smokewood Smokehouse Fatty. Look how fat that meat stick is. And it's kind of impressive sounding. Grass-fed beef and pork, raised without antibiotics, 1 gram of sugar, gluten-free, no nitrates, Only 2 carbs for the entire stick. So let's see if this is good. I hope this is good. It's huge. If it's not good, it's going to be a very big disappointment because it was like $2.79, I think. I could have just went on to Wendy's, which was a couple doors down. Got something to eat. Where's the fat? 15 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein. It's got a pretty good flavor. About that, this isn't a mukbang. I didn't want to eat it on camera, but I just wanted to show y'all what it tasted like and everything. This is how I broke my fast for tomorrow's video. If I had any critiques at all, the casing around it, this part here, is kind of hard to break up with your teeth, but it's not too bad. Probably should have just went ahead and got the burger, but it's all right, right? I'm hungry today, and it's about time for me to normally break my fast, so. All right, all that being said, and that, folks, is why you don't eat on camera. All right, I forgot to check, but my weigh-in did do okay. It's not as great as I want it to be. The bad thing about grabbing some water weight like I did the last couple of days is water weight goes on like that, but it trickles off most of the time. Sometimes it whooshes off, but sometimes, usually it just kind of a trickle for 2 or 3 days, and then you get back to normal, then you try to get back down, then you try to get back to normal, then you grab water weight. So I think all in all, in my 3 years and 3 months of doing keto, I bet you I have gained and lost 500 pounds on and off in water weight. Just like, catching 3, losing 4, catching 4, losing 5, catching 5, gaining 10. Just kind of this back and forth fight. But I mean, it's normal. It's part of the journey. And I mean, I know so many people that get down to a certain weight, and it's this back and forth playing with weight. And yeah, I can go down faster if I choose to cut calories, but I don't choose to do that because, and if you watch like Jason Fung's video, Dr. Jason Fung from the other day, talking about calories, when you drop your calories, you may or may not lose fat, but if you ever try to raise those calories again, you're going to gain. Your body's like, okay, we can store this. This is extra, it's excess. And it doesn't matter if that's the right amount for your body, just adding more calories. So I prefer to keep my body guessing. Some days they might be low, some days they might be high. Hell, I don't even know. And I fast some days, and some days I don't really fast that much. And I prefer it that way, to have kind of a long-term stable diet as far as, the future goes. This is not just about a channel. This is not just about right now. It's about my entire life, and I want to keep it stable and sustainable for me. And sometimes that means adding this and taking this out and trying to figure out a lot of things about me and my personal body and what I can endure long term. It's not always easy. I did try a food yesterday that, again, it's a different one that's not supposed to be keto friendly, but if I'm not having an allergy or an allergen problem to some of the stuff in this, I would like to be able to use it. It was one of my favorite things growing up and for my entire life, really. So we're not going to boast about these things until I've had a chance to try them out a little bit. Now, as far as my weigh-in goes, y'all saw everything I ate yesterday except for one thing, and it comes in a packet, and I used it. So I'm not going to show y'all that until I know one way or the other whether it was stupid or it was okay. Because again, while it's 0 sugar added, technically it's not supposed to be keto friendly. I'm not going to keep y'all in suspense like with the other product. The other one was just kind of like a surprise, and this one, it is a surprise based on the other one. And to me, it's kind of got a similar thing, a similar theme. So I will show it to you at some point. But know that there is one other food you did not see that was a small amount that I wanted to try to see if I could drop weight on it. Now, I didn't drop a lot, so that does not mean anything, really. It could mean that it's all right once in a while. Could mean that, probably not. but we'll have to see over the long haul. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you my weigh-in so I can remember what I weighed too. Good morning, my lovely friends. Let's step on the scale and, I don't know, pout, whine, cry, or jump for joy. 163.2, right? Yep. All right, so that's down 0.8. Now, you know what? Maybe there's no reason to even like keep it in suspense or not say anything. Understand that if I tell you about these products, it's not that I am claiming they're keto friendly at all. I'm just telling you that I'm trying to incorporate them into my diet and see what it does. I know for a fact, again, that I have a cream or milk allergy. I do not seem to have a wheat or oat allergy at all. I don't really seem to be affected by some corn things at all. So the item that I did try, which was 1 pack of butter grits, something I've always loved was sausage and eggs. Always, or bacon and eggs. Just bacon, eggs, and grits just go together. Now, I'm not saying that grits are keto friendly or that they will work for your body or that they will keep you or me in ketosis. All I know is that I did use a pack of them yesterday morning with breakfast, and I went down 0.8. That could be good. That could be bad. I could have went down maybe 2 to 3 pounds in water weight had I not used that packet. The only way that I'm going to be able to tell is over a period of time and trying it here and there. Either it will or it won't. And that's, just how it works. Now, again, I do think it has a lot to do with what our bodies can tolerate. Some of you can have like some of the keto breads that have just a little bit of wheat in them. Some of you cannot touch them at all without going up 3 pounds. So I think that is more of a person-specific issue. Whether it's going to work out long-term or not, we don't know. What I do know is if I can stay in ketosis, if I can maintain weight on it, then when I get to a weight where I want to stop losing weight, that item can be incorporated here and there to my diet. And I won't necessarily have to always restrict myself from things that I love if I can have little bits of it here and there. Now, I'm not talking about small bites. I'm not talking about a cookie here and there. I'm talking about normal food items like grits, which have been around for centuries. So not necessarily the Quaker brand, but they probably have to. Probably not with the corn syrup and different things in them, but you know what I mean. These things have been around for centuries, and if we can have them in small amounts and maintain and be healthy, there's nothing wrong with it. But you still have to be able to know if it's going to work for your body. It may or may not. And honestly, when I first did the Rice Krispie thing, which I showed you yesterday, I knew I was going up. I knew that was that's not keto friendly. It's not going to work. And then every single time I used it, being able to drop 2 to 3 pounds of water weight, I'm like, this might be okay for when I'm in maintenance, which I've got a ways to go. And again, I don't know what my goal is anymore. I really don't. I've lost 155 pounds, for those of you who are new here. I'm in the low 160s, high 150s. And that's okay. That's not a bad weight. That is a lot of people's maintenance weight, where they want to be and where they want to maintain at. I had thought about getting down to about 111 because I'm 5'1", but a lot of people already tell me that I'm looking too small. I don't think so. I see a lot of body fat on me, and some of those people might be being nice or something. I'm not real sure, but now I'm thinking maybe the mid to high 130s. I'm not sure. So this is a long haul journey, something I'm doing every day for the rest of my life that I want to make good for the rest of my life, if that makes sense. I want to make it enjoyable, sustainable, and on occasion fun, if I can. I know there's nothing really fun about grits, though, is there? No, but I love grits. I've always loved grits. And I know I've heard a lot of people like, sugar in your grits. No. Where I'm from, I never heard of sugar in the grits, ever. It's butter, salt, and pepper in them grits. That's nothing else. There's no cream. And my second son, my son's best friend Hunter, loves cheese grits. Oh, they don't call it grits, but that's his thing. So I don't argue with him. But when I say grits, I mean grits, salt, pepper, butter. The end. I don't know how anybody can eat them any other way. But that's it. And them things, if you ever eat at Waffle House and you don't like grits, let me tell you something, them are not grits. I don't know what the hell them things are. Them are not grits. At least not like Daddy used to make them, you know. But I know. Before anybody says anything, I know that they're not keto friendly. I do know that they are relatively decent in the foods category. Not great, not perfect. Definitely, again, not keto. But it is something that if I don't have an allergen to, that I could perhaps use here and there and perhaps use when I get into maintenance. What I need to do, and I might actually do that today when I get home, as long as all is well here, I might actually make sausage, egg, and grits, you know, and check my ketones an hour and a half afterwards, check my blood glucose, and of course, see how my weigh-in goes tomorrow. So if I can maintain, if I can stay in those levels, then I think it's an okay thing for me to do, not necessarily for you to do. You might not be able to touch that with a 10-foot pole. You might not even be able to eat at a table with somebody else's plate. I'm not proclaiming these are keto friendly and great for you. I'm not. I'm saying that I'm trying them. And that's all I can do. Now, if Corey wants to weigh in, I'm going to save the next segment for her. We'll find out how baby's doing and everything. And more to come. All right, so obviously a few things have changed. Update on baby Athena. She has thrush, only she didn't have it in the front of her mouth where we could easily see it. Her tongue was slightly whitish, or like had a very thin white film on it, but nothing that looked like it was thrush. But when they checked her at the doctor, it's in the back of her throat, and they said going up into her nasal cavities. That's why she's so sick. So she will be on medication for the next couple of weeks anyway. And of course, keep up with the Tylenol stuff as long as she keeps the fever. Whew, that poor youngin'. No wonder she's been so sick. The only thing she's been drinking really is out of my straw. And she will eat some cheese puffs, but she wouldn't really mess with nothing else. So, yeah, my poor little beautiful thing. And we're here picking up Zach. I'm going to pick him up, take him home. We're going to head out to get everything for Thanksgiving. So this video might actually be up quite late today because I still got to see what Corey weighs and all that. But I just wanted to give you a little update on Athena. And there'll probably be a grocery haul, a keto Thanksgiving grocery haul. Alright, so this is not how I thought I would be doing the ending segment of this video. But me and hubby just picked up Athena's medicine. We did grocery shopping for Thanksgiving dinner. And we have some of the Christmas shopping out of the way. Not a lot, but some. And it was pretty good. Hubby already took possession of his Christmas gift. That's what he's getting.
Hope I get a little bitty one or something that I ain't got later for Christmas.
Men and their toys. Did find an awesome bow for Zach. My mom wants to buy him the bow. So I know exactly which one to get her to get him now.
Not a toy. It's collectible.
It's a toy. But anyway, I talked to Corey. Her weigh-in has not changed. She is still 298.2, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the body's doing some healing. Sometimes you're a little.
She could be going through a whoosh.
Yeah, and
or
a whoosh could be
coming.
coming.
Eating something that might be stalling her. You know, it might not be stalling you, but it could possibly be stalling her.
Possibly, but I don't really think so, from what I've seen her eat. But then again, they're bigger on the ketchup than I am. I tend to avoid it most of the time, even the organic, and they really don't. So it could be something like that, yeah. But it's all right. As far as calories are concerned, she's still probably going to experience a whoosh. Disbanding these bags. But love you too. What else was I going to tell y'all? There was more, and I forgot what it was. Oh, this was supposed to be a weekly weigh-in video, but I didn't do the whole weekly weigh-in. I didn't stand up to show you.
Monday.
Yeah, I didn't do my graph.
You want to stand outside and I'll hold the camera for you?
No, I'm cold. I'm cold.
54-degree weather?
It's not 54. I don't care what that says. It's like 20. My hands are ice chips. About froze before we got out of Wally World. I should know better than to leave the house with a jacket by now, but not always. So anyway, I will probably do the stand up and twirl tomorrow. I'll probably do the whole graph thing tomorrow if you guys care about it. And some people probably don't. But all in all, day went pretty good. The night went pretty good. I only had one meal today. I did have other things to eat, but only one meal because I haven't had time to sit down and do anything. So that's my day in a nutshell. Sorry about the weekly weigh-in video, but like I said, I'll do the rest tomorrow if you guys really want me to. But it is the end of week 173, beginning of week 174 of my ketogenic journey. And, well, that's all, y'all. Much love, many prayers, and as Corina would say, bye. It didn't cut off.